Hi, people of hope. This is Pastor Sarah with your daily word from the Heart of Hope. Tonight in worship, we're going to be talking about temptation and how to fight it. Temptation is a big deal, and we face it every single day, and sometimes every moment of every day. And we have to decide what we're going to believe about temptation and what we're going to do about temptation. And I think there's one of two paths that we follow. And the first is a lot like famous Irish poet and author Oscar Wilde, his stance on temptation. He wrote these words. He said, "I can resist anything except temptation." And I laugh because of the irony, obviously. And second, because I have caught myself believing similarly as Oscar Wilde as he penned those words. But I think there's another path that we can take. And the path that the Bible shows us that we can take when we fight temptation. Paul writes these words in 1 Corinthians chapter 10. He says, "No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out so that you can endure it." Often when we face temptation, we want to rely on ourselves and our own strength in going through temptation. And when we do that, we find ourselves going down the route of Oscar Wilde. But when we turn to God, when we see that He is with us in our temptation, and that He can provide, and He does provide, a way out and through it so we can endure it, then we have a stronger chance of fighting temptation successfully when we don't rely on our own strength, but rely on God's strength. It's why we pray, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, right? So, people of hope, I want to encourage you today that no matter what you face, what temptation comes your way today or this week, to turn to the Lord, to find that way out that God has provided you in your temptation, and to take His hand and let Him lead you through that temptation. And I invite you to worship with us today as we talk more in depth on fighting temptation. So God bless you. God keep you today, people of hope. Stay strong in the Lord.